ACBC. If you look at an average person's wardrobe, you'll find that they have between 3 and 7 large storage compartment. The total load weight of Gita is 18 kilograms. The developers provided the robot with special cameras too. Thanks to them, Gita recognizes its owner and follows him or her closely. Built-in sensors recognize objects around the robot, which helps to effectively avoid obstacles and pedestrians. Gita moves at a speed of about 10 kilometers per hour. The robot's not afraid of water. It can recharge your smartphone and runs on a battery. A full charge will last approximately 4 hours. ELIOS 2. Visual inspection is a method used in the maintenance of technical and local structures. In most cases, it's carried out by a specially trained person. The problem is that these structures and rooms are very different. It's not uncommon for people to put their lives at risk when performing visual inspections. ELIOS 2 is a professional drone developed by the Swiss company Flyability. Its task is making inspection work a much safer activity. According to the developers, it's the most intuitive, reliable, and precise drone in the world. In addition, ELIOS 2 has a number of interesting operational features. First of all, the protective frame that protects the drone inside and out. The image that ELIOS 2 transmits to the monitors has a resolution of 4K, so that people can see every detail, even the smallest crack and malfunction. It is no coincidence that the manufacturer has made the drone so compact. Thanks to its size, it can be used to reach even the narrowest and most inaccessible places. The powerful lighting system is also an advantage, as you often need to inspect places where there are no lights or they're just too dim. The drone has a technology that keeps the image clear, even when there's a lot of dust in the air. ELIOS 2 even knows how to create artificial shadows to better see the surface texture. Programmable droplets. The following invention we've found belongs to the Media Lab research team at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Scientists have set themselves the difficult task of learning how to control liquid droplets. As you can see, they have succeeded. The drops move on a specially designed printed circuit board. It's coated with a low-friction material. Inside, there is a copper wire net. When scientists change the electric field of the mesh in a programmed way, the liquid droplets move in the desired direction. In simple terms, the tiny metal triangles on the plate can attract or repel liquids. The specific property depends on whether or not the parts of the plate have a charge. The invention shown has the potential to open up a great number of possibilities for humanity. Artists and illusionists may want to try creating something with programmable droplets. Scientists and doctors will also find this technology useful. Drops of biological and chemical substances may combine on their own, which will greatly facilitate experiments and analysis. Neolix X1. From the time the first vending machine was invented, the overall design has undergone many changes. However, the working principle remains the same: a stationary, bulky machine that gives you products in exchange for money. A few years ago, the Chinese company Neolix proposed and implemented the idea of taking vending machines to a new level. Here is Neolix X1. From the outside, it looks like a small car, and in fact, it's a commercial vehicle that moves through the streets of the city. The developers of Neolix X1 believe that their machine will be much more useful to people than any other, and we agree. Roll-up keyboard. The following invention will appeal to people whose job requires typing. After all, they know that a standard button keyboard is better than a touch keyboard. Smartphones and tablets, meanwhile, are already advanced enough to replace computers. How do you solve this problem and give people the opportunity to comfortably type into a compact gadget? It turned out that the most effective way out of this situation is creating a keyboard like this. When it's folded, it takes up almost no space and even fits in a small bag. Preparing for work takes just a few seconds. The keyboard unfolds, the tablet or smartphone is installed on a special holder, and that's it, done. The keyboard connects to the device on its own and disconnects when the gadget is removed. A further advantage of this keyboard is that it can work simultaneously with several devices. Dolce Gusto Eclipse. Finally, we're approaching the latest invention on our list. It will surprise your friends and delight them with its unusual appearance. And at the same time, it'll help you wake up in the morning, offering you a cup of steaming hot coffee. Because the Dolce Gusto Eclipse is a pod coffee machine from the Italian company DeLonghi. With this machine, your coffee is ready in seconds. At the same time, you won't have to use spoons, measure the exact amount of coffee, cream, and